Hello everyone, my name is Red, also known as Athlete, and I'm going to be doing a video today on Linux Privilege Escalation, also known as Privilege Escalation. Let me go ahead and turn down the audio a little bit. What is my goal here today? I'm just studying a little bit of this complete beginner path here on TryHackMe. I've already gone through several of these sections, and now I'm working on shells and privilege escalation. I've done what the shell, common Linux PrivEsc, and Linux PrivEsc is what we'll be working on today. I'm not sure what is uncommon about it, but it looks like we're going to be practicing Linux privilege escalation skills on an intentionally misconfigured Debian VM with multiple ways to get the root. SSH is available, and it has the credentials there for us to play with. So I'm going to go ahead and shut that down. Again, this is kind of like a little study group for me. Just going to be learning through this. Hopefully I'll be done before before too long, but I don't have any prior knowledge on how to complete this. So let's go ahead and get started. What I already have started is the machine that we're going to be, the vulnerable Debian machine. Click that green button, started it up. I also started up a web-based attack box. It's going to be using Kali, and you can see it on the right half of this split screen here. So and this is provided by TryHackMe. They're not paying me at all. I'm a paid subscriber, so I'm utilizing what's available. Alright, so this room is aimed at walking you through a variety of Linux privilege escalation techniques. To do this, you must first deploy an intentionally vulnerable Debian VM. Did that. This VM was created by Sagi Shahar as part of his local privilege escalation workshop. Let's see what this is about. It's on GitHub. I like to take a look at all the reference links that they provide and save them for later, so that way I can go dig on it on my own. But has been updated by Tiberius. Oh, hey. We've seen where I first saw Tiberius was during the Advent of Cyber challenges. Looks like here's his Twitter. Alright, maybe this needs to be updated because it says follow OX Tiberius instead. So, and that's the one. Cool. Alright. As part of his Linux Privilege Escalation for OSCP and Beyond course on Udemy. Alright. Man, lots of links for me to click today. Looks like it has a little reference code. You can pay $10 to do his course. Alright. Full explanations of the various techniques used in this room are available there, along with demos and tips for finding privilege escalations in Linux. Make sure you're connected to the TryHackMe VPN or using the in-browser Kali instance, which is what we're doing. SSH should be available on port 22. You can log into the user account using the following command. That is the IP address of our victim. If you see the following message, are you sure you want to continue connecting? Yes or no. Type yes and press enter. The password is password 321. The next task will walk you through the different privilege escalation techniques. After each technique, you should have a root shell. Remember to exit out of the shell and or reestablish a session as the user account before starting the next task. So, deploy the machine, connect as user. So we're going to SSH user at 10.10.199.135. Yes. All right. So first question answered. Run the ID command. What is the result? Oh, I didn't put in the password. Password 321. All right. Now we're gonna run the ID command. And this is the user and all the groups that user is a part of. We're gonna go into the clipboard and then we can copy paste it over. All right. Task 1 complete. Service exploits. The MySQL service is running as root and the root user for the service does not have a password assigned. we can use a popular exploit that takes advantage of the user-defined functions to run system commands as root via the MySQL service. So we're going to change to home user tools MySQL, compile the Raptor udf2.c exploit code using the following commands. So gcc g-tech-c Raptor udf2.c fpic. All right, so in another tab, I'm going to open this up here. And I'm going to go to GCC because I don't think we've used GCC so far on the complete beginner path. So GCC, and then I'll see if man will work. Man GCC. No man file available. Let's see if GCC tech H will work. Missing argument to H. So I guess it's looking for something. Let's try it by itself. Compilation terminated. Help. Alright, so I'm not getting a man file. I'm not able to get a help. Maybe GCC question mark. Nothing. Apropos GCC. And not getting anything that is any use to me. So in this kind of situation, I think it's important to kind of know what tools you're playing with. So let's open up a new tab, and we're going to go type in Linux GCC. GCC command in Linux with examples. Geeksforgeeks.org. Oh, looks like we have something that looks official. gcc.gnu.org. Let's go ahead and open that one up. The GNU compiler collection includes front ends for C, C++, Objective-C, Fortran, and so on. GNU system was developed to be 100% free software, free in the sense that it respects the user's freedom. We strive to provide regular, high-quality releases. All right, so that's cool. Can I get like a help file? So if you take a look on the right-hand part of the screen, you should see information like documentation and have a manual. So I'm going to click that. It looks like they have several different manuals. I wonder what version I've got here. Let's see if we just have the most recent one, 11.2. And command options. All right. So looks like we're going down a rabbit hole, and I don't want to do that at this point in time because we're just supposed to be messing with this one room. But definitely something to dig into at a later date. For now, let's go ahead and follow the instructions that they provided us. All right, no response. We're gonna do GCC tech G tech shared tech. That looks like is that a WL or W1? In order to avoid any typos, I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna copy and paste the information. Okay, connect to the MySQL service as the root user with a blank password. So MySQL tech U for user and root. Welcome to the MySQL monitor. Commands end with a semicolon or /G. Good to know. My connection ID is 35. All right. Execute the following commands on the MySQL shell to create a user-defined function do system using our compiled exploit. So use MySQL semicolon. Reading table information for completion of table and column names. You can turn off this feature for a quicker startup with tech capital A. So we changed the database to MySQL. We're creating tables. Create table foo, line, blob. Insert into foo, values, load, file, home user tools, MySQL tech UDF /Raptor _UDF2.so. sure that I got that correct. No. So I was missing a parentheses. So let's go ahead and see if I can copy and paste all at once here. And maybe we'll talk about what this all means. Oh no, I think I broke it. Alright. It's gonna be the worst. Alright. Paste selection, paste, paste, paste. Didn't paste for me. I'm gonna try one more time to use the clipboard. And if not, then, you know, so be it. And we'll hand jam it in. So it looks like it was missing something. Insert. All right. Blah was okay. I tried to insert into this foo, but it gave me an unexpected token. All right. Hand jamming it is. Insert into, so inserting into foo, the table we just created, values. It looks like this is a command to load a file. /home user tools MySQL UDF /raptor, not fraptor. udf2.so. Alright, if this doesn't work, I don't know that anything will. Alright, making sure that I'm good. Do you guys see anything that I might be missing? So looking at it line by line, insert into foo, values, load file, paren, apostrophe, udf2.so. All right. I'm gonna try from the beginning here, and if I gotta redo it, then I gotta redo it. Password 321. I am no stranger to things getting all jacked up. So cd home user tools MySQL UDF GCC GC Raptor udf2.c fpic GCC G shared. It's really gonna bug me that I don't know if this is a 1 or an L or an I. L I 1 looks like an L. Oops. Whoa, we're gonna have a lot of tasks to do today. That's gonna be crazy. I am not in MySQL. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know what I did. Oh, when I Control-C'd, I got completely out. Damn. Thank you very much, Ted. Dope. Well, now I feel at least a little, slightly less silly, I guess. MySQL. TechU root. Alright, finally. Cool. Just gonna hand jam because I am done here. Database change. Create table foo. Having all kinds of issues today, man. But I guess it's hump day. You know, I found out that somebody had corona. I'm all freaked out. Foo already exists. Fine. Into foo values. Thank you for pointing it out. See, this is why we need a study group, you know, like for these kinds of stupid mistakes. Hopefully I would have found it eventually on my own, but if not, you know, that's just one way to learn, right? Like the fact that these kinds of mistakes happen. Hey, look at that. That one worked. I got an okay. All right. Select from foo into dump file. User lib MySQL plugin Raptor UDF2.so. Okay. Make sure I'm looking good there. No typos this time. Am I still in MySQL? All right. So far, so good. Create function. Do you have a lot of experience with SQL, Ted underscore 918? Are you a SQL dude? MySQL dude in particular, I guess. Integer. So name. All right, create function do system returns integer so name Raptor UDF underscore 2. All right, let's see what kind of explanation they got for us here. Execute the following commands on MySQL shell to create a user-defined function. So this created the user-defined function of do system. Great. Use the function to copy bin bash to temp. Oh yeah, no worries. I can turn myself up. I don't really know if my audio is accurate or anything. I don't usually have many visitors. But yeah, I was just asking if you're a MySQL person, is this like a thing that you do frequently, or did you just realize my ridiculous error through your cunning observations? All right, so we're going to select do system. Let me know if I'm too loud now. I turned up the gain a little bit. Bin bash. So far, so good. Temp root bash. Chmod. So we're giving it X to be able to execute, and S is S to add the suid bit, I think. Want to be pen tester? Man, that's all of us. Root bash. How much experience you got? Have you like done IT for a while? Are you like in a university? All right. Looks like we're doing the copying. We're using the function do system to copy bin bash into temp root bash, and we're chmodding. We're changing the permissions on that file of root bash to be able to execute with the suid bit. Hey, Glitch. Shouldn't you be studying for your OCP right now? All right, did I get it? Exit out of MySQL. Type exit or \Q, or I guess Control-C like I did. We'll try exit. And we'll run temp root bash executable with -p to gain shell, running with root privileges. Cool. On a lunch, nice. You know, it's right before the new year. I get it. Gotta pace yourself. Don't want to go into the new year all exhausted. Studying for certifications, not in uni, zero background, just did EJPT. Hey, that's awesome. Made last month and currently studying for the ECPPT. That's awesome. I heard that the EJPT was really cool. Haven't taken it myself. I did have access to the ECPPT material for a little while there, but I had to, put that by the wayside. I still have my certificate or my voucher to go take my exam eventually. but I just haven't made a point of it. I don't know. I just don't feel a pressure to at this point in time. Too busy with TryHackMe, you know, like obviously this is where the real hackers go. Can't even realize when I'm in MySQL or not. All right, so cool. Let's do that. /tmp root bash tacp. Hey, it worked. Who am I? Root. All right. Remember to remove this. rm tac tmp root bash. Oh, thanks, bud. Appreciate that. You didn't have to subscribe or anything. I'm literally just here chilling and studying, man. So I greatly appreciate it, though. Well, it's awesome, Ted, that you decided to get into cybersecurity, even though you don't have a background in it and you're not in any university. That right there, like, to me, that shows the sign of a lifelong learner, and I have tons of respect for that. What's up, Gandorf? Oh, man. That's pretty dope. Thank you, Glitch. All right, so read and follow along did that. Look at that. We have 2 tasks complete. Only a billion more to go. Yeah, I decided to take some time off myself. Yeah, no, absolutely. Just practicing here. Weak file permissions, readable, etc. shadow. So we deployed our machine. We took advantage of the MySQL services exploit. Did I put this in a save? Did I save this? Very important to me to, when they make reference stuff here in TryHackMe, to take note of what they got, save it for later, so that way I can kind of remember. And it looks like they go through the same process. Yeah, so a little bit. I was very much like a wrench turning kind of guy. Right now, I work in a little bit of IT stuff. I got my A+. Decided to go to university. Got a double bachelor's from Penn State and one in security and risk analysis with a concentration in cybersecurity. So very heavy on like policy and like getting you ready for like CISP type stuff, doing a little bit of forensic analysis. And the second degree was in information sciences and technology. And that one is focused on integration and application of technology. So lots of database type stuff, but I haven't myself in years worked with databases too much. Did a little bit of defensive type work, you know, like reading logs, that sort of thing. And now I'm just an old dude, just pushing pieces on a board, helping other people reach the prize that I can no longer attain. And in the meantime, I'm just taking certifications and whatever, just trying to keep my mind very active. When do I normally stream? Honestly, this is kind of just something I'm starting on a whim. So I don't really have a schedule yet. I used to do a lot of D&D type stuff. You'll see maybe some VODs on that. But I figured I want some study buddies like you guys. So I'll have to come up with like a real schedule. I see that you do your study from like 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., give or take.